extra, read all about it. Virgo, this is all about you. This is your weekly oracle and tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. This is Virgo energy. So wherever Virgo energy impacts your life, including if you're dealing with a Virgo, pull up a chair. There's a new Virgo specific video every single week on Born Without Boundaries. So please click subscribe, ring that bell, and you'll get notified when your favorite content uploads. Please always watch your rising sign, your moon sign, and your sun sign. If the sun sign isn't really resonating with you, I guarantee the rising or the moon sign will. There's always an extended reading after these YouTube readings, and that includes a full tarot card spread that goes into details, basically susses out details and specifics and personalizes this reading a lot more. And that includes a full personal, that includes a full relationship romance reading and messages as well. So please do join me for that after this video. Virgo, let's start with your energy. We'll get to your crowning energy first, which is basically the energy that's impacting the rest of the reading. And then of course, your heart energy, the central energy for you, which is their primary challenges, and then your root energy, the grounding energy, what is basically rooting you and getting you through. So, okay. So, crowning your energy, okay, beautiful. Crowning your energy right now is little things that have built up. And this is interesting because you guys always take care of the particulars, but there's a sense of tend to the little things overwhelming you. It's like too much having been built up. Too much for you must be a lot. There is a sense of something that hasn't been addressed that's been building up over time, and be in the present moment. So that's happening to you right now. It's almost like a whole bunch of little things are hitting you all at once, and you're trying to see the beauty in it, but there's really not. There is a sense of this conflict of you want to be in the present moment, but you're overwhelmed right now with a bunch of little particulars. There's fear here. That's what I want to say. There is this sense of not feeling comfortable or being afraid and not being able to enjoy the beauty of the moment or what's in front of you because of what you feel might happen or might come out. It's almost, now this could be your intuition or it could just be your worrying. Either way, it is impacting you right now. This is a Libra energy, which is just about beauty and enjoyment and feeling completely balanced and at one with the nature around you and feeling in harmony, essentially. Think harmony. Think the flutter and the vibration of the hummingbird's wings. This is a harmonious energy, but this is not harmonious. This is a sense of worry, a sense of little things that have been building up and creepy crawling in your house. Tend to the small things. These are big things. These are things that have maybe started out little but become big. So this is a sense of almost like not being able to enjoy the current moment because you're always worried or allowing, I don't know, like allowing the worry to impact or distract from the beauty of the present moment. So let's get further into this because some of your grounding energy came out. Watch your words, a sense of parroting, saying what needs to be said or what you think needs to be said, or being the recipient of some really harsh criticism. Maybe just like believing too much of what you hear. This is Gemini energy. Things being repeated, communication coming directly to you. There is just a sense though of, are they facts? Is it facts? Is it true? Is it correct? This is a sense of just a bunch of like repeated shit. Maybe even gossip or criticism that's coming at you. And it's not even like, is it real? But it's almost like you're validating it just because it validates your worry. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's exacerbating an already difficult situation for you right now. And then we have trust in divine. It's almost like news that is making you worry even more and drawing you out of maybe the beauty of the moment even more. But there is a sense of, do I listen to it or don't I listen to it? You know, how important should I make it? But this sense of worry inside of you is not allowing you to get past it. Trust in divine detours. This is things happening too quickly or taking turns or curves. It's like you don't know what to expect around the next corner, and that's making you extremely uncomfortable and impacting the way that you can feel about the present moment. This is 1 + 6, so it's 7, the energy of action or doing or building something. So it's a sense of like, get back to work. The time is here. The time is right. Get on the road, start moving. There's a change that has to happen, but there's also a sense of not wanting it to. A sense of maybe wanting to hold back and wanting things to remain the same. So it's like fighting this energy that is trying to move you forward, because it's an energy that's taking a complete opposite turn. Yeah. And then you have believe in yourself. So this is you and your hard work and your ability to put things together. This is Virgo energy. So it's seeds that have been planted, and maybe things are deviating from the seeds that you planted. It's almost like the whole world has fucking changed. And it's like maybe you didn't really stay in touch enough with the world over the past couple of weeks for you to have caught up, and it's almost like you're stepping outside and seeing the sunlight for the first time type of energy. Not really, but there's a sense of seeds that you planted in the past you might now have to change. You might have to uproot them and take them in a different direction or move them someplace else. This is a sense of there's movement here. You might be actually moving, or there's just a sense of being uprooted, or those what you expected to happen based on the choices that you made and the plans that you made is exactly the opposite of that is happening. Bring your ideas to life. 4 + 2 is 6. Something shocking, something happening all of a sudden, all at once, something coming into reality that you did not anticipate or expect. This is at the heart of your energy. So it could be all of a sudden emotions are coming up that you didn't expect, and you don't know how to handle them or navigate them because they're kind of shocking you into a state of paralysis where you don't know what the next move is supposed to be. You didn't realize. It's almost like anxiety. It's almost like an anxiety attack, Virgo. That's what this is. That's what I would say this is. I think once again, everything's hitting you at the same time. Maybe that's what it is, because there's this sense of like wanting to have these things happen, or you did want to have these things happen, but now all of a sudden it feels like it's all being sprung on you. That's at the heart of your energy. A rebirth is assured. So change is coming. Change is happening. It's like the cocoon is peeling away and it is time to fly. Maybe that's the discomfort for you. You don't want to fly yet. There is a sense of wanting to hang around a little bit longer, but no, this is an inevitable change that's coming and happening, and it's almost like it struck you like lightning out of the sky. But there is a sense of movement, moving on, growth, and something almost being realized. Maybe you're being inspired, because that could be your central energy too. All of a sudden understanding or knowing or having this great brilliant idea and being inspired, but not necessarily knowing what to do with it. But there is a sense of maybe the inspiration is coming to you because you're supposed to be planting those seeds. The inspiration is coming to you because that's the direction you're supposed to be going in. You just weren't expecting to go in that direction. Okay. The miracles are endless. So you have been selected, Virgo. You have been chosen. This is like you are the chosen one. This is Taurus energy, which is financial abundance, financial windfall. This is a sense of having money, having 3D resources coming in to support and back you up. So it could be not unexpected finances, but now basically finances on the move, making them work for you, putting them into action because you have it, because it's the right time. It's like if you have been stalling or delaying actually spending the money, this is the time when you're going to, because this is the time, this is money for your new start, for your new future. This is abundance and resources and support that is to make you move, to push you forward. So there is this sense of, I think even this is kind of giving you anxiety in some ways, Virgo. Because it's almost like you feel like it's obligating you. Like, well, we have to do something right now. I mean, you don't have to do anything right now. But there is also this consciousness of not wanting to avoid something just because it's uncomfortable. You know, and questioning yourself because you're like, why do I want to avoid this? Is it because it's uncomfortable, or is it because I really don't want to do it? This is also a sense of all of a sudden, maybe a Taurus, if you had been involved in with a Taurus, there's a sense of this coming back to life, or sparks starting to fly again, getting a second chance, and the call coming out of the blue. Or somebody had told you that if this is what's happening with you, this would have come out of the blue. This would have been somebody that you heard talking to somebody else, coming through the grapevine and finally getting to you. Now is a lucky time. So abundance is rolling in. You are multiplying. This is babies. You could just be hearing that there's a new life. If there's a Taurus in your life, they may be having children, or they may be moving forward with their family, or this could just be not necessarily baby making time, but abundance and things growing and things multiplying. And so, and it happening quick. So this is fast-paced energy, which may be what you're straining against, because I do feel a reluctance here. I almost feel like you're not going to be happy to hear this news that's coming in. But there is news that's coming in that you did not expect, and it's going to kind of piss you off for some reason. And it could have something to do with something that you've been sitting on for a long time, that you have been building up inside of you for a long time, that you maybe never addressed. But there is this sense of it all coming out all at once. You're not really, this is good news, this is happy news, but it's not making you happy. And then your grounding energy is reclaim your power. So this is almost like somebody's been protecting you from afar, or you've been watching a situation from afar, and maybe no big moves or no big changes have happened, Virgo, but now all of a sudden they are happening. Huge changes. And this is almost like a sense of use your mind wisely. It's like you're seeing the impossible happen from afar. And I'm going to say this right now, part of it pisses you off, and I don't think it should piss you off, but that's not for me to decide. For some reason, it's really pissing you off. This could be you watching another person's abundance and having hoped for their downfall and it not happening. Instead, you're like, but that's impossible. It was supposed to fail. But it's not failing. It's actually, it's not failing, it's actually flourishing. And maybe that's what's frustrating you right now. But see, the thing is this, good things are happening to you too. It's not like anything's going wrong with your life. Something's bugging you. Something is pestering you. This beauty, the beauty in this moment, something's bugging you about it. It's like you don't feel like this person deserves it. This is ego, egotistical, being high on yourself or being too wrapped up in yourself. And this is trust in the great mystery. And this is in your crowning position. So there is a sense of, like not wanting this to happen because it offends you. It literally like just offends you. You don't think that this is deserving. You don't think that what you're watching is something that people deserve or even that you want to happen. But there is also this sense of relinquished control because it doesn't have something directly to do with you. It's almost like, what are you watching other people for? Maybe your mind is too much on somebody else in order for you to distract yourself from the stuff in your life that you don't want to address. So it could very well be that that's what's grounding you. Your ability to sort of like look at other people and pass judgments on them is serving as a distraction for the decisions that you don't want to make about your own life. And it's almost like whatever's happening to this group of people, you're comparing yourself to it. You're comparing your life to it. And it's pissing you off. And maybe that's what really is pissing you off, is like what you have overall doesn't add up to you. or isn't enough for you. And this is just another reminder that something is lacking in what you have. And I have to say this right now, it's passion. Something is lacking in your life. That's what's lacking in your life, is passion. There's too much monotony. There's too much mundane. There's too many small, tiny things that aren't that impressive and aren't that important, but they give you purpose. But it's like you don't want just purpose. You want inspiration. That's what's bugging you. You want inspiration. But this is the thing, because you get inspired, Virgo. Do you listen? Do you trust the inspiration? Do you listen to the inspiration? Do you hear the inspiration and trust it and follow it where it takes you? Or do you push it down, kill it, or ignore it? And in ignoring it, kill it. Because there is a sense of you're living in the world that you created. And there's just something here that's reminding you of it. Hold on. I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see the cards. Okay, here you go, Virgo. So see, this is what I'm talking about. There is something that has been building up in your walls, something that you have not addressed, and it's bothering you. This could be something growing on you too, but no, that's not what I feel. There is this spark of life in the center. Missing it, missing the desire, missing the passion. So much goodness here, but I feel there's a misery. There's a misery that's grounding you. It's almost like this misery is the only thing. Maybe this is a staple in your life, somebody in your life who is miserable, but they're like a constant. And you've been around them for too often lately. This is 6+5. This is awakening. Destiny awakening in terms of the numbers, more 1111. Destiny calling, destiny awakening, realizing this aspect of yourself. Because this is this more egotistical side of yourself. It's almost like realizing the parts of yourself that irritate you the most or that hold you back the most. This is self-realization. And it directly comes from this energy, like sitting there watching somebody else be happy. And it's like, bam, this is why I'm miserable, or this is what's really frustrating me. And it's this, and that's why maybe your first reaction to somebody else's happiness is petty. Like like they don't deserve it. But the thing is, they do deserve it because they took risks. And that may be the one thing that you weren't willing to do and one thing that you absolutely had to do. I'm going to go over into the extended. Let's pull out more energies with tarot, and then also get your romance reading, Virgo. Okay, link is below. I'll see you guys in the extended.